What else is going on? The other day I was talking about the Stephen Colbert show getting canceled, and I have never seen a show get canceled and so many people have so many opinions about who, why, where, and when a show gets canceled. First of all, TV shows get canceled all the time. Good ones. Really, really good ones after 1 season, 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. Seinfeld, I don't know if you know this, got canceled and then brought back. Freaks and Geeks. People still talk about Freaks and Geeks. Judd Apatow's first show with Seth Rogen, Jason Segel got canceled. There have been so many great TV shows that get canceled. It is show business. It should be called business show. It sucks when a show gets canceled. I've done many shows, literally many shows have been canceled. I've done pilots that never see the light of day. The iconic Ward Home, 2 seasons of the Ward Home. Our ratings were good. It got canceled for political reasons. It got canceled. Basically, the Ward Home with me and the young shooter Dean Collins got canceled because there's so many different reasons. I believe it was a Warner Brothers produced show, and it was on Fox. And at the time, I believe the Fox network wanted to produce their own shows for their own network. It's business show. It should be called business show. It's not show business. Money talks and BS walks. I did another great show that Jamie Foxx produced, 1 season on Showtime called White Famous, got canceled. I love that show. That show was ahead of its time. This is just me. Prison Break. It finally got canceled, and there's been revamp after revamp after revamp, and they're revamping the revamp. They're bringing back Prison Break. My So-Called Life, that iconic show with Jared Leto, that's another iconic show. So many shows, whether you know the names, whether you don't know the names, get canceled. The Arsenio Hall show got canceled. Late night shows got canceled. Shows get canceled all of the time. I am not exactly clear as to why the Stephen Colbert show got canceled, other than the fact that allegedly, Stephen Colbert is dope. Stephen Colbert, when he first came out on The Daily Show with his correspondent news court, his comedic style was like bugged out. It was like him and Steve Carell, and they were doing this like straight-faced, weird, long pause, weird, unique stuff. Stephen Colbert is a game-changing comedian. I rock with Stephen Colbert, but allegedly this show was not a profit-making machine. They were not making money anymore off of Stephen Colbert. And money talks, bull walks. It doesn't matter who you are. Even the great beloved Stephen Colbert can get his show canceled if it's not making money. There's rumors that it might have something to do with, I'm not even exactly sure, that it's something to do with Trump and his lawsuit with CB. I don't know. But more times than not, the reason why a show will get canceled, matter of fact, the reason why a show gets canceled is because it's not making money. The reason why a sports team will go under because it's not making money. The reason why a CVS will close is because it's not making money. The reason why anything closes is because it's not making money. The reason why businesses shut down is because of money. The Stephen Colbert show is a business. And again, I have nothing but respect for Stephen Colbert and what he did and what he is going to continue to do. He's probably going to come up with a podcast and do a lo-fi version of his show, just like Conan O'Brien, whose show got canceled, and then his show went from, I believe, NBC to TNT or TBS. Business. It's business. But Stephen Colbert will probably in a year start a podcast, and it'll be very, very little overhead. He'll get a crazy signing bonus and make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of money. But I will say, his show, which was recording at the Ed Sullivan Theater, that alone costs a lot of money to rent out and own the Ed Sullivan Theater. Then you got unions on top of unions. And I'm sad that so many New Yorkers, so many good, hardworking New Yorkers are going to lose their job because they're not multimillionaires like the great Stephen Colbert. These are hardworking New York City people, and it sucks. Tri-state area people, it sucks that they're going to lose their jobs. These are like a family. They become like a family. They're there supporting you, making you look good, making you and your guests shine every single night. And also in 2025, regarding Stephen Colbert and TV and cancellation, there's so many options of so many things to watch. Just your phone alone. You might not even turn on the TV. Back in the days, the TV would turn on. That was your phone. That was your internet. That was your TikTok, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your texting. Everything was through the phone. And then we got remote controls. And then the big deal swiping back in the days was changing the channel from channel 2 to channel 4 to channel 7 to channel 11 to ESPN and HBO. That was swiping. Now it's endless. There's currently 3 late night shows: Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert. So right there, you're splitting up that cake, that chocolate chip cookie in 3 ways. Plus, you got to fight the phones. You got to fight the phones, and you got to fight the apps and the Netflix and the Amazons and the Hulus and the Paramount Pluses and the streamings and every single other thing that you have. And these phones, I guarantee you more people are on their phone at 11:30 at night instead of watching all 3 of those shows that I just named. They're swiping. These phones are they're drugs, these phones. I'm whacked out of my tree on this phone. I'm out of my mind. I'm fully back in, man. I talked to you about my phone addiction. I'm back in, bro. I'm back in. I'm off the reservation. Like, I've escaped the phone addiction rehab, and they are like, we need to put out an APB on Michael Rapaport. He's 6'3". He's got beautiful green eyes, blondish, strawberry, silver, broad shoulders, handsome. You know who he is. He's Michael Rapaport. He's gone. We've said that. Michael Rapaport has escaped the phone addiction community. He has escaped the phone addiction rehabilitation center. I'm out. I got to reel myself back in, because I'm going to tell you something about these phones. Once you think you're out, they pull you back in. I need to get myself one of those kosher phones. They have these kosher phones where all it is you talk, and if you want to text, you got to thumb it. And that'll make you not want to text, because thumbing it, when you're used to the quick, the voice, thumbing it, gorilla thumbing it, it ain't easy. Our thumbs they've gotten bigger, less flexible since they came out with these phones. It's evolution. Look it up. Google it. Can't do it anymore. It eats you up, man. It eats you up, and it eats up ratings for great TV shows like Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, if you're into them.
I am Rapaport Podcast.